So it was the most exciting day of Roberta's life. She was starting her first job after college. She was recruited at 21 by NYNEX, now Verizon, to sell phone lines. So she was going to sell phone lines. But being the new girl on the block in the sales department, they decided to give her the accounts that nobody else wanted. Law firms. Why? Because lawyers don't like buying anything and they have enough phones. They have enough phone lines. So Roberta looked at everything she had to sell, from products and services, and she thought, what will really get them? And she discovered the Star Trek phone. Remember those? That flip phone when it was new and sleek and sexy, and Tom Cruise had it on Mission Impossible, and they cost about $500 way back then. And then she thought, now what kind of people would buy something like this? People with egos, people who just want to prove to the world that they've made it. Lawyers. She said, how perfect. So she knew that the partners of the law firms probably would not have an appointment with her. So she called a junior associate, knowing he or she would be very hungry to prove to the world that they made it. And the Star Trek flip phone was going to do it. So she made an appointment. And as the associate came to the front to grab her, she walked back, but then she stopped in the hallway and she started talking to the associate as they were walking back, showing him the cell phone. Suddenly, the junior associate stops. Wow, that's so fascinating. Just look at these cool features. Now people are walking by, partners are walking by. And a partner says, stop by my office before you leave. Okay, we'll do that. Suddenly, she's now in the partner's office, showing the partner this very cool flip phone and upgrading all of the phone lines at the same time. In that first year, Roberta surpassed her number by 300%. 300%, even though everybody else thought they had given her the dog with fleas account. So, what did Roberta do? She had a lot of Moxie, would you say? Right? We're going to talk about what that Moxie is because I believe you all have it. And we're going to look at what that is and how you can use that to influence change. All right? So, Moxie, I want you to think of this. Well, first of all, what do you think Moxie is? Based on my story, what do you think Moxie is? Come on. Determination. Excellent. Taking risks. Confidence. I'm sorry, what did you say? Tenacity. Confidence. Guts, chutzpah, exactly, courage, resourcefulness, resilience. Roberta had all that, right? She was not going to let those circumstances stand in her way. So I want you to think of Moxie in a couple different ways. One, it's kind of having an edge, right? You got an edge to yourself. It's also having a goal, because having an edge without a goal is just a lot of bravado. So you got to have that goal. And then three, the third component, is actually influencing, using that to influence some change. All right? We all have the ability to influence change. Now, the only way to influence change is to influence people, right? That's it. We talk about influencing change and influencing organizational change and doing diversity and inclusion and all big initiatives. All it comes down to is influencing other people. That's it. And when you use your edge and you've got that goal, now you really can influence other people. All right, so we're going to talk about that today.